I always thought when you raised your right hand to swear to uphold a declaration of the rights of the inhabitants of the Commonwealth, that's the formal name of our Constitution, that you ought to read that document. And you don't have to get too far into it. It's Article 5, actually. It's one sentence, and it explains why I'm here and what role I'm limited to. And it deals with both the governor, the judicial, and the legislative branches, and it reads as follows. All power residing originally in the people and being derived from them, the several magistrates and officers of government vested with authority, whether legislative, executive, or judicial, are their substitutes and agents, and are at all times accountable to them, people. I'm here because I'm their substitute and agent, having been so elected. Now, I've never felt it necessary to demonize those folks with whom I would disagree. And I would be the first one to say that I've had many folks talk to me about the benefits of locating this facility at that site. They would be folks who represent labor unions whose workers would benefit from the construction. And originally, some of the folks who were involved in promoting this project in the beginning, some of whom I knew since they were children. But I have to tell you, the overwhelming majority of the citizens with whom I have spoken on the issue absolutely oppose the siting of this facility at this location. Now again, they're not scientists. They live in this district, and they know that prevailing winds, for example, come from the southwest, and the majority of the towns that I represent are right in the path of whatever's coming out of that 250-foot or 325-foot stack, and they're aware of that. They aren't scientists, they're citizens. The second aspect, if you continue reading a Constitution, is Article 97. That was enacted by the people of the Commonwealth in 1972, and I had the opportunity to vote twice for that in Constitutional Convention. That's their right to clean air. And so these are the rights of the people, and I'm still, although I've been around for a while, I still believe it's their government, not mine, not the power companies, nor any group of capitalists or entrepreneurs. It's their government. And standing between the location and the folks that have to live with it would be this siting board. Now, fortunately, this 60-page memo I think is quite good, and I know that other speakers are going to talk about areas where they think it should be expanded. My prime concern would be the environmental justice aspects of the issue, and my wife and I, Representative Creedon and I, tried to address that in the 8-page memo that we delivered earlier. And for many of these folks, they're first-time homeowners. Many of them are new citizens to this country. Many of them, in fact, English is their second language. That population also was concerned primarily, yes, economically, but primarily with health issues. You all read recently where the federal government had a study dealing with certain emissions that affected adversely school children in schools that are located near the facility. And I'm sure the mayor and some of the councils are going to point out the housing facilities and the school facilities that are located near this proposed site. And so my constituents have also expressed to me their opposition to this siting because of those health concerns. Now, there are 351 cities and towns in the Commonwealth. 20 have this designation, Brockton being one of the 20.